you ever wondered what the calibration panel at the bottom of Lightroom really is? Most people just neglect it and think it won't provide any use to them. But in this video, I'll show you why you need to be using it on all of your photos. To explain it simply, calibration was made to fix those little color mistakes that came out of camera. But you can also use it to manipulate your colors and make them look nicer. And also by doing this, you can achieve the perfect teal and orange look. You can turn a photo from looking like this to look like this. Okay, so once you're in Lightroom, you want to scroll down to the very bottom. So once you've scrolled down to the bottom, what I'm going to do is start sliding them around and putting them where I think you should put them. So that turns it green, purple. I think just sliding it slightly to the right would work here. Now into the main part of calibration. So now into red primary. You can get a feel for what happens when I drag the red to the right and the left. It's hard to explain what happens when you drag it to the left and the right, but you can see how it can make a difference. The way I've found to do it is dragging it slightly to the right. Now obviously this doesn't look anything like teal and orange yet, but once we mess around with the bottom two, you'll see how we can really get that teal and orange look. So now into green primary, and usually what I do for greens is do the same as reds. Drag it a little bit to the right. You'll see why you need to do this a bit later. Now onto blue primary. Blue primary is usually the most intense out of all of them. Now we see when we drag it to the left, it gives us a green and purple look. And when we drag it to the right, you can see it gives us a reddish blue look. Now this is the last step to achieving teal and orange. What you want to do is drag it slightly to the left this time. And as you can see, it's already looking pretty good. Okay, so now onto saturation. You can usually just mess around here and find what looks best for your photo, because most settings don't work perfectly on each photo. So for red primary, I'm just going to drag the saturation up a little bit. And for green primary, I'm not really going to change it. And for blue primary, I'm just going to drag it up a little bit. There, that looks good. And as you can see in the before and after, it makes a really big difference. Now you can do your normal adjustments, the exposure, highlights, up the shadows, bring down the blacks, a bit of clarity, dehaze. So once again, here's the before and after. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more content coming out very soon.